Well, delighted to be joined by Patrick Mullins. Look ahead to Saturday's big race at Newmarket, big betting race at Cesarewitch. Favourite is Steve Sands, Patrick. Also, we don't know a great deal about on either side of the Irish sheet. You were on him at Listowel for that hurdling debut success. What sort of feel did he give you?
Yeah, look, he'd been doing some good work at home, and the ground was very soft that day. It was his first time over hurdles. He raced a little keenly, which is not unusual for ex-flat horse first time over hurdles. And I thought it was a fair performance considering his jumping was a little novice, considering he ran a bit keen all the way through the race. From the win in a hack canter like he did shows that he does have huge ability. So that's what we were hoping, and that's what he showed.
That huge ability. There's an official mark of 100 for this Cesarewitch. You've got plenty to compare to at home in terms of smart flat handicappers. What do you think of that number?
Look, I think it's a mark that he could well be well up to. His work is good. It's not going to be easy coming off such a long layoff. He got hurt last year, missed last season, and then to back up 17 or 18 days. It's not ideal, but it's just the way it went out. We wanted to get a blow into him before the Cesarewitch. And I looked after him in the finish. I didn't ask him to win too well. And so, but that's the concern, just the bounce, I suppose, that, the short turnaround after a long layoff.
Patrick, it's not the only big, valuable flat handicap on the radar for the team. There's one in much sunnier climes round the corner. Vauban and Absurde heading back to the Melbourne Cup. How much are you relishing the chance to go back there with those two?
Sure, look, to get two of them back there a year later is fantastic. Last year, it didn't work out. We made our tactics before the race, and as it turned out, they were the wrong tactics. All the horses in the first six were in the second half of the field, and our two horses were in the first half of the field. So that was just how it happened on the day. I think Vauban probably didn't handle the really hot weather on the day either. But we've also changed things around. I think we're sending him out later this year. They're literally flying out of Newmarket today to head down. So he would have gone down a lot earlier last year. And look, the two of them, they're both going there in good form. They both had good runs lately. And I think we just draw a line through last year. I don't think it means they can't win it. I think we'll change our tactics. We've definitely changed our preparation, and we go again.
And did you come back last year with the feeling of there was unfinished business with these two, with that race?
Definitely. Look, I think we know Vauban is better than that. So, like I said, you draw a line through that. Absurde's run last year really caught my eye. I think he was of the horse that raced in the first half of the field, he was the horse that finished closest. I think we'll probably ride him a little bit differently this year. He's probably a horse more bred for the race than Vauban. He's more of a flat type, and probably good ground flat type. So I just, I know all the hype is about Vauban, but I just wouldn't forget Absurd. I thought his run last year was eye-catching.
And I know we're sort of 8-10 weeks away from the proper sport getting into full gear, but how big a buzz do you get from targeting such flat races such as the Cesarewitch and the Melbourne Cup? Does it give you and the team a buzz?
Definitely. I mean, look at the Cesarewitch, the history around the Cesarewitch is incredible. And, to be able to go over to, flat HQ in England, it's a race that anyone loves to win. I think, obviously Emmett won it last year, and I actually think his horse this year, Jacobek Calvin, could be the one to beat. He's got a great profile. And with Melbourne, stump racing is quite parochial, is that the right word? But whereas to be able to go down to Melbourne, the other side of the world, and take on an entirely different crew of people and horses, Dermot Well's done it, Joseph Bryan's done it. I think that gets anyone excited trying to win a race like that.